Everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to the channel if you're new here. I am your host, Davin James. Glad to be here with all of you guys here today. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend so far. Yesterday, the 1st of March, I went out to go and see Dune Part 2, which was very fun, very exciting. I hope you guys get a chance to go see it soon. If you're new here, please remember to like, subscribe and comment. Helps a bunch, really shows your support, and really helps the channel along the way. Today, I'm going to be talking about Superman Legacy. So, with that being said, let's get on with today's episode, shall we? Some people within the fan community online were a little bit thrown off, rightfully so, over the fact that Superman Legacy is no longer the title for this upcoming Superman film. Instead, it's just Superman. I don't personally mind it. It's an homage to Christopher Reeve's Superman, who James Gunn is a big fan of. And he actually revealed this, James Gunn, that the first Christopher Reeve Superman movie is the only time that there's ever been just Superman within the title of the movies. Of all the Superman movies there's been, Superman on his own has only been titled once. And that was with the first Christopher Reeve Superman movie. So I don't think this is a red flag or anything like that. I know some people might have different opinions on that, which is fine. Given the history of DC, I can understand some fans' concerns. But I think this is just a homage to Christopher Reeve and legacy of Superman as well. And James Gunn is a big fan of the character of Superman. That's why he's chosen to write and direct this movie. So I don't think there's anything to be concerned of, in my opinion. But if you feel differently, then please let me know within the comment section below. James Gunn's super plan, I see what you did that, has clearly evolved, as he's been busy writing the script and preparing to make Superman Legacy, his first project for the comic book movie universe that he runs with Peter Safran under DC Studios for Warner Bros. Gunn marked Superman's birthday, February 29th, to announce that the new movie will actually be called simply Superman. With his Threads post announcing the change, he also posted a first look at the insignia, if I got it right, from the chest of his chosen Superman, with David Corenswet playing the character in his incarnation. The new symbol is simply inspired by Alex Ross art. Now, for those who don't know anything about comic books, Alex Ross is simply the man who did the logo for Superman Kingdom Come, which was a big comic book from back in the day, and that's what the symbol for this movie is going to be inspired by. Some little changes in terms of the colour, but nonetheless, it is inspired by the artwork from this artist, Alex Ross. First of all, as you can see here, this is the first look at the logo design of the costume. I love the fact there's some snow mixed in with the costume, because I get... Now, one thing I also want to say, I don't know if this has been edited down in terms of the colour design. It might pop up on screen a bit brighter within the movie, but right now, as you can see, it's kind of dark red and then kind of dark yellow as well. Whereas in the comics, the design for the logo was black and red, as you will see here in a moment. As you can see here, the logo design is similar to what we see on the other image, but the logo colour is red and black, which I really like as well. I actually prefer this colour in terms of the colour we got, but nonetheless, I am cool with the design. I think it looks cool. I like the fact that he's not only just paying homage to Christopher Reeve's Superman, but he's also paying homage to some of the legacy comic book artists or writers that he might be adapting from in terms of his movie for Superman. Again, the colours might be brighter on screen. He might have just got it edited down for the sake of this photo, I don't know. But nonetheless, I think it looks pretty cool for a first look. I like some of the texture design. Some person, I think it was Boba Talks, who I watch on YouTube, I think he mentioned that this costume of Superman could be handmade instead of having it done by Kryptonians, which is, that's fine as well. I don't mind that change. So I liked a lot of the red and yellow mixed in with this costume. Again, you can see a bit of blue here within the costume as well. That might be a little bit brighter on screen than it is in the image. We have to wait and see about that, but nonetheless, I think it's a cool first look at the Superman costume. It's only a little bit of a glimpse, and I'm fine with that, because James Gunn, the director, did not need to give us anything for this movie, just yet anyway, because filming's only just begun. We don't get to see this movie until next year as well, so he could have waited a long time to hold us in suspense until giving us a first look at the Superman costume. Forms such as TikTok, there was an image leaked where David Cornsworth was in full costume, and some people were freaking out, oh my god, is this our first look at Superman? Is this real? Is it fake? Is it AI? I saw it straight away, I was like, yeah, that's AI. No doubt. That was before this image came out, by the way. Before James Gunn unveiled the logo for Superman. So I knew straight. But I think for someone like James Gunn, there's no way in hell he would let something like that get out that he's not ready to share with the audience. Like, I trust him to confirm or deny anything in terms of any related DC news, whether it be a Superman news, Batman, a TV announcement, a writer project, a director attached to a project. I expect him to confirm or deny anything in terms of that speculation. So James Gunn went to his Instagram, sharing us the logo, but also said, overjoyed to be announcing the start of principal photography on Superman Legacy on Superman today, February 29th, which just so happens to be coincidentally and unplanned Superman's birthday. When I finished the first draft of the script, I called the film Superman Legacy. By the time I locked the final draft, it was clear the title was Superman, making our way to you July 2025. And a lot of people were speculating whether or not he actually planned to film on Superman's birthday of all things, which is like, no, I absolutely did not plan. The filming of this movie was planned way in advance, so by the time the week leading up to filming, I had no idea that Superman's birthday was on the 29th of February. So this was very much a coincidence. So take that for what you will, I suppose. Superman. It's going to take me a while to stop saying Superman Legacy, because that title, for me anyway, works so well together. It just sounds great. It just rolls off the tongue. Nothing wrong with just calling it Superman. But for me, I'm so used to calling it Superman Legacy that it's going to take me a while to stop calling it that. So far, the cast includes Rachel Brosnahan, Lois Lane, Nicholas Hoult, Lex Luthor, Skylar Carrisno, Jimmy Olsen, Nathan Fillion, Guy Commander, Green Lantern, Isabella McCord, Hawkgirl, Anthony Corrigan, Metaphor, I don't know how you pronounce that, Terrence Rosemore, Otis, Eddie Calfheg, Mr. Terrific. If I got some of these names wrong, I do apologise. Some of these names I've never heard of before, so yeah, bear with me. Sarah Samprino, Eve Tessbacher, Maria Gabriella, Angelina / the Engineer, James Gunn's brother, Sean, will show up as the Marvelous Maxwell Lord. That's not actually confirmed as of yet, so we'll have to wait to see. Unless it has been confirmed, in that case, okay. Well, there's also reports of a cameo by Millie Alcock from the House of Dragon Game of Thrones series, who will show up as the freshly minted Supergirl ahead of her own film, which will come out sometime after Superman Legacy. After Superman, at some point. The new Last Son of Krypton will fly onto screens on, well, it says the 25th of July in here, but for what I just looked at on my phone, thanks to the magic of editing, you didn't see that, in the UK it comes out the 11th of July. Now, I'm not sure if that's the same for America, I haven't got a clue, but usually our release dates between America and UK are not far between each other. But as far as I know, the 11th of July is the confirmed release date for both the UK and the US. So, yeah, I don't know why it says the 25th of July, but it is what it is, I suppose. So now I turn things over to you guys. What do you think of the logo design? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you like the colours? How do you feel about a new Superman movie coming out in 2025? Are you excited? Are you not bothered? How do you feel about the cast? If you paid any attention to the casting announcements, do any of them stick out to you? Overall, let me know your thoughts. I'm very excited for this movie. I cannot wait to see what James Gunn does. I trust James Gunn because I know he cares about the source material, and he's done comic book movies before. He did the trilogy from Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, where nobody thought the first film would even do well. That was a huge risk for Marvel at the very beginning of the Marvel Cinematic Universe as well. Nobody thought that would do well, and yet it turned into a mega popular franchise that helped launch careers of someone like Chris Pratt, for example. Star-Lord, through Dave Bautista, who played Drax, has gone on to do many things. So this movie was very successful in a lot of different ways for everyone involved. So until next time, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.